I'm gonna talk about this movie, Extraction. Extraction 2. This movie was okay. It wasn't as good as the first one was, but it was decent. This movie had a lot of killing. It was kind of slow at some parts, you know. But Chris Hemsworth's character was getting back in shape, and he was in the hospital and was getting shot in the neck. But it was kind of slow a little bit. Then it picked up with all the action. You know, it had this prison break scene that was good. A lot of good choreography, and that really reminds me of another John Wick movie. Basically, what these movies are, another John Wick movie. But it wasn't as good as the first one. It was kind of, like I said, it was slow. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. You know, the only reason why I give it a 7 out of 10 because the action towards the end of the movie, and the third act, it was good. You know, it was a lot of action, a lot of shooting, a lot of people getting killed, a lot of bullets flying everywhere. That's the only reason why I give this movie a 7 out of 10. Man. They could have did a little bit better with this movie. No, I guess because of the scenery, you know, because the first one was in the Philippines or something, I believe. And this one was in somewhere in Europe, Georgia, Russia or somewhere around there. But it was all right. You know, it's a typical Netflix movie, you know, shoot 'em ups. Like I said, I give this movie a 7 out of 10. It could have been way better than what it was. They just gave up on the story a little bit, you know, trying to save Chris Hemsworth were trying to save his sister's sister, no, his wife's sister, and her kids, and the little boy. He didn't want to fall in line. Thought his daddy loved him, and ended up, you know, telling his uncle where he was and stuff like that. And he got a lot of people killed. This little boy. Well, he was like a teenager. He was like 15 years old. You know, he was confused. He thought his daddy loved him. He tried to, you know, help his father out. And come to find out, his uncle, you know, strapped a bomb on him at the end of the movie. He thought his uncle really cared about him. He didn't care about him at all. His mother was trying to tell him the truth, but he didn't want to listen. So, but he had to find out the hard way, and a couple people got killed. It could have been avoided if it wasn't for this little dude, man, this little teenager dude. You know, that's one of the part of the movies that really sucked, man, because this little dude got a lot of people killed. And yeah, one bad action from one person, it just took off a lot of chain reaction. A lot of people got shot, a lot of people got killed that shouldn't have got killed if it wasn't for this little boy, wasn't for this teenager, and that really sucked. Oh man, you watching the movie, you like, come on, little dude, man, don't do that. He ended up calling his uncle, telling him where they was and stuff. I'm like, come on, man, really? Come on, man. And you know, the other little Pakistani, Filipino, wherever she was, her and her brother got killed. Her brother got killed because of him. I'm like, dude, are you serious right now? Well, yeah, that shows you how one person can set off a chain of reaction of things. And a lot of people got killed because of this teenager. But it really sucks. But, you know, this movie was predictable. You know, you could see the outcome coming from a mile away. But I think they're going to make another one, which I don't know if they should make another one. But, you know, if it's Netflix, if it's going to be on Netflix, then if Netflix want to spend all that money making this movie, then make it another Extraction, then they go ahead and do it. But this one's a 7 out of 10. You know, without all the action, without all the shooting and that jailbreak scene, this movie would be like a 4 out of 10. It wasn't for the jailbreak scene and these people get shot up in all these different crazy ways and stuff like that. You know, and the car chases, and that's what made this movie, the action. But like I said, I give this movie a 7 out of 10. It's been Mo the Pimp God. All hail to the Pimp God, Church Tabernacle and Preacher.